So this is the start of the December purchases vlog. Also, I know that I call this December, or, you know, whichever month buys, which doesn't sound really grammatically very correct. So I think I need to change that. But anyway, my tree, it looks better during the day. So I suppose that's the first purchase of December. So yeah, very chuffed with that. If you don't know, IKEA basically sell a tree for £29 and then you get a £20 IKEA voucher to spend. So to me, that's an absolute bargain. So yeah, in essence, then the tree's only £9. So yeah, anyway, I am going to start with the things that I've got on. I got a couple of bits in the Buxton Black Friday sale. So I got a jumper and a couple of joggers. So the jumper, this one, is the collab that they did with Akimbo, which is the American brand. And I've always really liked Akimbo since they first sort of came out with the NY jumpers, but have never purchased anything. Anyway, Black Friday sales, got these bits, and I got a leather bag from their resort collection, which should arrive next week. So I'll show that when that arrives, but that's proper luxury. No, it's just like really stunning and a real investment piece. I don't really have an everyday leather bag which is really practical and functional. They're the same thing. Really stylish. Anyway, yeah, so I'll show you these bits. Also, the jumper is just kind of out the bag, so it looks a bit creased, and the joggies are these. They're like star stripe. Oh, that's my hair. The star stripe. And then the back of the jumper is, again, Buxton. It looks really cool. I'll take these off actually and see. But yeah, just really nice. I got this in a size small and I got the joggers in a medium because sometimes I find that they're a bit too thin for me, or the legs a bit too thin. Such a beautiful day today. Yeah, really chuffed. So that's the reason that I've got these few bits is because it's my birthday. So rather than my parents choosing, I have chosen bits, which is technically for my birthday, which is on the 2nd of December. So two bits that I'm going to show you are both from Buxton. One is from their Black Friday sale, and then one is from their resort collection. So I'll show you the sale one first. It's quite loud. This is her. So my initial thoughts were, it's kind of giving new look, and this is the kind of jacket I would have worn 10 years ago. Because it's a varsity jacket, not because it's a varsity jacket, that was so poorly worded, but you know what I mean. And it was 350 down to 70, so I felt like I couldn't actually say no, and the quality is unreal. I'll show you. So this is her. She's wool, like this, and then the inside is padded. But the quality is amazing, and I think I'd actually also, because it's a male's jacket, doesn't really fit for me. So the sleeves are slightly too long, but yeah, I think it looks really cool. I'm chuffed. That's her. Yeah, I just feel like is that a good look? In fact, I'm going to show you it without my jumper on. Maybe I need to come back all the way. This also, I think, is at a bit of a jaunty angle. But yeah. And then I'll show you my bag. Also, my face is slightly red here just because of phototherapy, but that's an aside. So this is, I'll show you. That's the dust bag it comes in, and then this is lovely. This gorgeous, gorgeous bag. It's like this. And then, again, this is called Buxton, as I said. It's got this little key chain here. But it's kind of giving Birkin. But I like that it's not as structured. But I just think it will be the perfect everyday. This has also got a lot of paper in it at the moment, just to give it some shape. But yeah, I think it will just be the perfect everyday bag. Yeah, I think it's lovely. And it smells unreal. Okay, I think that's all for me. Bye. So I am going to quickly show you a purchase that I made on the Black Friday sale from that was really annoying. Black Friday sale from Lexxola. Lexxola, if you're not familiar with the brand, is a predominantly sunglasses brand, but they do accessories, particularly travelling accessories for sunglasses and for jewellery. That being said, they also do a wash bag. So this is the box that the wash bag comes in. There we go. Really nice branding, and I will show you inside. And nicely presented. I like that it comes in a dust bag. So there we go. And then you open it up, and inside is a hairy bag. So this is pony hair. And it's a sort of beige leather. What does it actually say? It says in the bag, grey leather, white grey cowhide. But completely impractical. However, I did need a kind of, well, I was going to say I needed a practical bag, but this isn't practical. But yeah, it's got a nice amount of room, and then it's got a little bit here. My only thing is, I feel like this is such a bad colour to use for the inside of a bag, particularly for a wash bag. I'm thinking, I mean, I don't really wear any makeup other than a bit of mascara and a lipstick. So that can go in there. But, you know, if I were to wear foundation and bronzer and things and have brushes, it just seems a bit mad. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with it. It's really good quality and yeah, a good size. And the feel of it is very nice. But yeah, I think that's it really. I'm chuffed with it. Good. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have bought it if I hadn't been in the sale, but I just kind of needed a bag to put all my bits in. And I'll just use it for my skin stuff. And anyway, I'm rambling. Bye. I'm just back from London. And I luckily managed to get to the Marty Supreme pop-up, which wasn't my main intention of going to London. I was there for a 30th, and it just so happened that the Marty Supreme pop-up was that day. I wanted to try and get a jacket, however, they sold out. So I kind of got other bits. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, if I'll keep them or I will sell them if I am able to get the jacket through A24 when they do their online drop. So that being said, these are the bits. Oh, I also did meet Timothy Chalamet, and he was lovely, and it was very brief, and we shook hands, and that was fun. So this was the bag, and I got, let me show you, this Marty Supreme keyring, which I actually wanted the other one, but they sold out. They basically sold out of everything. Here we go. But it's quite fun because it's a little ping pong bat. I think I'll put this just on my bag. I got this hat, which is quite basic, distressed, with Timothy running in orange. And then this isn't in a bag because I got the one from the mannequin. So this is what the keyring looked like. But yeah, I wasn't able to get the... Sorry, I'll start that again. Because it was from the mannequin, it's not wrapped. It's so funny, I showed my mum this last night and she was like, oh, that's awful. She said, would you not just sell that? Even if you don't get the jacket. So, there we go. I actually quite like it. So, you'll see... There we go, A24, and then this little badge here, Marty Supreme. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm not convinced, to be honest. We'll see. If I'm able to get a jacket, I will. I don't need all of that, to be honest. And then the other thing I went to ALD, and I got a really nice box and it was all lovely presented. I got a Christmas ornament which I definitely think has been hand painted, but I think it's really cute. There we go. That's her. Very nice. To be honest, I think that'll really be it for things I purchase in December, unless I'm able to get the jacket. In which case I will upload another video. But yeah, I'm very lucky this month. But I think that's all for me. So I've just quickly come on to show you the new EE72 Autumn Winter magazine. You'll see, also excuse the wee tea stain. It's double-sided, so there's two covers. I love this. And it says, the beauty of falling apart and putting yourself back together again. That's a bit of me. Just a beautiful magazine. I think that's... Yeah, love. Anyway, bye.